Welcome back to the news at 10. Protecting the rights of women and children is of concern to the governors of Lagos and Ogun State. At the 14th conference organized by the Committee of Wives of Lagos State officials held in Lagos, Governor Babatunde Fashola and Ibikunle Amosun were of the opinion that change is the overriding force that can bring a turnaround in the country.
It's the 14th edition of the Conference of the Committee of Wives of Lagos State Officials, Council. The occasion, which attracted governors of Lagos and Ogun State, senators, including dignitaries and others, is to discuss and chart a way forward in improving the lives of women and children.
Apart from sustaining the platform provided by this conference to exchange ideas on family and human issues, we have also over the years ensured the judicious use of funds generated from this conference and from the conference fees and donations from our people-oriented projects.
With the theme focusing on embracing and managing change, the two governors believe that there is need to embrace change that will create policies to protect the rights of women and children.
First Bank.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to Business News. I am Adeshewa Josh. The Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation has called for better risk management among financial market operators in the country. According to the Managing Director, Mr. Omar Ibrahim, primary mortgage institutions and commercial banks in general are now more involved in capacity building to mitigate risk in the industry.
Generally, there is a lot of emphasis on better corporate governance, and risk management is a critical component of corporate governance. There is more drive now towards training, towards orientation in risk management. The players appreciating the kind of risks they take in terms of either operational risks or credit risks or financial risks or political risk and or agency risks or people's risks. There are very many dimensions of risks, and the whole idea is that the banks should not unduly engage in unsafe and unsound risky lending in particular.
The Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company has taken giant strides to provide adequate and stable power supply in all the 4 states and 3 territories, covering 22 business units. This disclosure was made by the Managing Director of the company, Mr. Fortunato Lenz, at a meeting with editors and senior media practitioners in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. According to Mr. Lenz, the company has invested over 150 million naira in the rehabilitation of the banned Olorun Shogo substation, as noticeable improvement is being confirmed by customers.
The gathering is coming ahead of the first anniversary of Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company in November. The company discloses the strategy adopted in ensuring stable power supply in Oyo State. The managing director of IBEDC says power supply was as a quick response to fault clearing and lines repairs. He adds that the importance of the alliance with the University of Ibadan cannot be overemphasized, as it is the first under the franchise area where 24-hour power supply is guaranteed.
It is pertinent to note that as a distribution company, we are at the tail end of the electricity supply chain. It is what is delivered to us that we distribute to our customers. It is interesting to note that we have changed the civil service stereotype mindset and behavior to work of these employees. New values, ethics, knowledge, skills and practices have been transcended to our human capital.
The issues of lopsided metering system, fixed and arbitrary bills are also being addressed with the procurement of 24,000 meters.
For us to see the table and the platform and the advantage and the benefit to collaborate, to build human capital. Without people, this industry will not change. We want the right people, the knowledgeable people, the skilled people, and the motivated people.
As they approach the first-year finish line, the management of Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company's most important message to its customers is to be patient and more responsible in their transactions.
Transcorp Hotels PLC has indicated plans to sell 800 million ordinary shares at 10 naira per share through initial public offering. The MD of the company, Mr. Valentine Ozigbo, revealed this at the completion board meeting in Lagos. Mr. Ozigbo said the initial public offer is targeted towards the expansion of the company.
Officer of Transcorp Hotels PLC.
The adopted resolution of the completion board meeting at the initial public offer of Transcorp Hotels PLC, 800 million ordinary shares of 50 kobo each at 10 naira per share, payable in full on application. And the company director says the whole essence of this ceremony is the expansion of Transcorp Hotels PLC.
Letter of authorization from the Securities and Exchange Commission. A copy of Transcorp Hotels PLC's board resolution approving the offer signed by the director and company secretary.
Our focus as a hotel is to be better in everything that we do, from the service quality, the look and feel of the hotel, and then to expand. It's the expansion that has taken us to this important occasion of IPO, initial public offering.
In all of this, the management of the company say their shareholders will only continue to smile to the bank.
We believe that in line with the dividend policy of the company, even pre-listing, I mean, there are few private companies who have been very, very generous with their dividend policy. That's this pre-listing, and we hope that they continue this process, and the entire, the public that, come to invest in this offer will also benefit in that.
Incorporated on July the 31st this year, Transcorp Hotels PLC is one of the leading hospitality businesses in Nigeria. Finally, on Business News Tonight, in spite of the positive outlook anticipated by financial analysts, the Nigerian equities market began the week on a negative note as the all-share index dropped 0.16% to close at 40,984.12, with the market capitalization also ending at 13.53 trillion naira. Temple Ashaju joins us now with the rest of the day's trading figures.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The Nigerian equities market closed Monday's trading on a negative note as the decline recorded was impacted by some losses on the shares of Dangote and other industrial stocks. The all-share index dropped 0.16% to close at 40,984.12, while the market capitalization ended at 13.53 trillion naira. The session had a positive market breadth of 29 gainers to 22 losers. Nestle, which led the pack, appreciated by 19 naira 50 kobo, while Seplat Oil and Lafarge Wapco also yielded some gains. On the flip side, Unilever, which topped other companies, was followed by Dangote's drop of 1 naira 15 kobo, while Ecobank Transnational Incorporation comes next. The top trades of the day were seen in the shares of First Bank, Wapik Insurance, and Sky Bank. At the close of trading, a total of 344.98 million shares had been exchanged in over 4,000 deals, which was valued at 4.13 billion naira. And that's it on the Stock Market Report. I am Temple Ashaju.
Thanks a lot, Temple. And that's Business News Tonight. The news at 10 continues in a moment.
First Bank.
Still ahead on the news at 10, Ghana ends Nigeria's unbeaten run at the T20 Division 2 Championship, winning by 3 wickets. That's on sports. Do join us again.